So, in the standing form for 18 Lohan, there are 3 standing massages. So when you're practicing, you should be doing the standing form ideally 3 different times. And on each repetition, you would do a different one of the massages. So I'm going to go through all 3 here. So I finished my form the first time, and right at the end of the form, right, we end up like this. And if we were doing a demonstration, we would bow, right? But if we're training, what'll probably end up happening is you'll get a feeling of heat in the palms of your hands, right? Usually in your forehead and stuff too, but the palms of your hands. So this is what people call the chi feeling. So the thought process here is, if I've done this exercise that has moved this heat, this chi, I might as well not use it. At least if I have warm hands, I should massage my body with it. It'd be good for me. That's without getting all weird and esoteric. So, the very first one, I finish up my form, I exhale, and I cover my fists. So the very first part of it is that I'll then take a few breaths, inhaling, Buddhist style, exhaling, and every time I exhale, I imagine that, well, let me start from the beginning. When I inhale and I expand my stomach, what I'm thinking about is that there's a hot coal, basically a glowing ball of fire. I think of it as a coal in my stomach. And when I breathe out, it's like I breathe out on the hot coal, which brings it more oxygen, which gets it hotter. And that heat then follows my mind. So when I'm breathing into the palms of my hands, which is what we're doing, I'm thinking about where Lao Gong is, which is in the very center of my palm. It's kind of where you touch your hand with your middle finger when you make a fist. So I'm breathing and I'm thinking about that spot. That's all there is to it. I'm breathing and I exhale and I think about this spot. And I breathe in and I exhale and I think about this spot. Do that 2-3 times. Now, the first massage. I inhale on the first movement. And so what I do is I take my nice warm palms of my hands, put them directly over my eyes, and inhale. And then I'm going to just massage straight down my face, pulling the muscles apart. Now when you're inhaling on the first movement, the idea there is that you inhale through your eyes. So we were exhaling to our palms, now we're inhaling through our eyes in that last movement. Then you line up your palms, put them on the neck, okay, and you let it pull and warm the whole neck and jawline. It's really important, it's the whole jawline right from here, okay? Whole neck and jawline, 3 times on each direction. That's a good one. Okay, now once we've done that, I usually put my glasses on right there. Okay, so once we've done that, then you cup the hand and you start up here, right on the very top of your shoulder, okay, and there's kind of a tender spot up there, and you start tapping. You go all the way down the top edge of the arm, and then you come over, flip over, and go up the underside of the arm. And for sure into the armpit. Make sure that you hit the armpit and then just wipe it off, okay? So Pai Fa, or patting method, this is really common in Qigong. One of the things that this does is it wakes up the Wei Qi, which is the protective Qi, which is the skin. The immune system is actually the way it translates. Okay, so that would be my first massage. I start at the upper body, I do the head and the shoulders and the neck. Second massage, I finish my form again. I breathe into my belly, out to the palms of my hands, okay? Into my belly, out to the palms of my hands. And now, when I breathe into my belly, out to the palms of my hands, suddenly I take my hands and bring them back, and I'm gonna open up my palms, Lao Gong, right up on my kidneys. Now the trick here is that you gotta remember, your kidneys are higher than you think. They're not down here. Everybody kind of thinks they're down here, but they're actually attached to your rib cage. They're up in here, okay? So you want to kind of reach up as high as you can. So when I inhale, on my next inhale, because I'm exhale the palm of my hands, then I inhale through my kidneys from the palm of my hands. Like I'm breathing in whatever it is that they've got there. And then I relax. So that's the only visualization on that one. Then, rub up and down on the kidneys, warm them up. You should do this at least 9 to 18 times. Do do it thoroughly. You're looking for heat. It's not really about massage, it's about pressure and friction creating heat. It's not about speed. Okay? So once the kidneys are warmed up, then we're going to pull, just like we did on the chin, across the belt meridian. So belt meridian is right where your navel is. Okay? So cross the belt meridian 3 times each direction. Mirroring, obviously, what we did before. And then the pai fa. So right around the belt meridian again. Okay, that's the second one. So the second massage, you're feeling good. You go back in, you do your third one, third routine, right? So now you've done your third Lohan routine. You breathe out. You take a few breaths into the palms of the hands. Now, this time, the breath inwards through a part of the body is the kneecaps. Okay? I'm gonna just put my phone down. Yeah. So, as I exhale into the palms of my hands, I then place them right on my kneecaps and inhale through my kneecaps is my mentality here. So I'm breathing in through the kneecaps, okay? And as I start to do that, then I relax and I squat down and just rub the knees, okay? And we chill out. And we try to get down to a full squat. Not everybody can get there, but you do your best, okay? Once you've reached your limit, you go to one side, and Sifu would always say, bow to your knee and thank it for all the work it does for you. And then, as you stand back up, you change it to pai fa. Now the last part of the third massage is you take the palms of your hands, you slap your butt on huan tiao, and then down the outsides of the legs, and then trace up the insides. So it's this. And that's it. So that's the 3 standing massage routines. So even if you've only done 1 repetition of the Lohan, and that's all you have time for, you could easily do all 3. I'm telling you about an ideal situation where you get to do the training of the standing form, then you would do this, then you would do that. That's monk type. You know, I have nothing else to do all day. But all of these massages basically take what you've moved in your body, you know, that concept of like that heat or whatever, chi, whatever you want to call it, and it keeps it redistributed to stress points. It makes us feel good. So, if you have any questions, please let me know. Right on.